MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Bluejays. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Hyunjin Ryu gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done. Controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Cedric Mullins is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
In the air down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
So here's Trey Mancini. Out in front of it, strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think Ryan Mountcastle is a guy we really need to focus in on today. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He got him. And it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Bounce it to the left side. Bichette gathers it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. Orioles nothing, Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the Show. John Means will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping up is Marcus Simeon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't look very comfortable on this mound right now. This mound isn't the same one that he pitches at home. I know they all look the same, but they're not all the same.
The 2-0 on the way. The count now at 2-1. Simeon aboard here at first with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. A ball and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there's ball 2 now. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted down the line in left. Here's another 2-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Ball one. His prior history versus this arm, he's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 pitch.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Blue Jays leave a pair. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Rio Ruiz. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Swing and a liner, but this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Taken, but called a strike. Full count. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Left center, base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate now, Maikel Franco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Ruiz gets his lead at first, nobody out. turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Next, it'll be Freddy Galvez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air out to center field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Austin Haynes the next to bat. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. Has a look, now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Orioles lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, here is Lourdes Guriel. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 0 for 7.
Lourdes Guriel.
First delivery to him. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The next 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Now here's the first offering. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2 on the count.
Bottom of the second here with no score. A bouncer to the left side. There is Franco. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here's Randall Grichuk. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Line to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, he's 1 for 5. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Right to him. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Cedric Mullins. He doubled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
So 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. This is foul right side. And another foul ball. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready with another 2-2. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Stepping in now, Anthony Santander, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Mancini is off of first with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Popped him up. Jansen moving to his left. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
Toronto, the catcher, number 9.
First pitch of the AB now. Fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The 0-2 home. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Simeon. First pitch of the AB on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. So one away in the Toronto third. And that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. He's set. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
To 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now to the plate, Bo Bichette. First pitch on the way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. At the plate now is Teoscar Hernandez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 0-1 offering, and he misses with it. 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Here's a chopper for the shortstop. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. He bounced out last time up.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
In there, 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. As he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here it comes, 1-0.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Bichette picks it up cleanly to second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The pitch. 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Santander's got it, and there's 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
No one on with 1 down, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Guriel Jr. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Next to hit, Rowdy Tellez grounded out in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's it.
pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The shortstop, Freddy Galvez.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Pitch on the way. And he takes strike 2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Galvez is retired, and there's one away. Up next, Austin Haynes struck out in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Pedro Severino. And there he goes towards second. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
To the plate now, Cedric Mullins, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
No runs on 6 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the difficult catch out there as the runner will tag, but that could have been much worse. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
And stepping in, Trey Mancini, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Severino leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
A
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 1, the Jays nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
And the pitch. Wind up and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
2-2.
Grounded weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Up next is Danny Jansen, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And he takes ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Swing and a line drive. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
Next, it'll be Marcus Simeon. Flew out last time up. On its way is pitch number 75.
Nope,
and that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled off.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
So now to the plate, Kevin Biggio, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's 1-1.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Adam Pletko, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Standing in now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks his zone again.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The set and the 1-0. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Fouled away. Bichette stands at second with 2 gone. Grounded back up the middle. Galvez is there. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Blue Jays on top, 2-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into right field, that's a base hit.
The bat, number 6, designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
Into the box, Ryan Mountcastle, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 delivery. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
At the plate now, Rio Ruiz, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And that misses 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Payoff pitch on its way. Is swung on and missed. He got him. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Stepping in now, Franco, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Hit hard to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Over to first, and that retires the side. Orioles lead 1. Our score remains 2-1. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. 1-1.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Lourdes Guriel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Two and one.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Rowdy Tellez waits on deck. Guerrero on at first, nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Mullins will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Franco.
Striding in is Rendell Grichuk. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 2 for 3. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Haynes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. now as that one's fouled off. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The 3-2. Fouled off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next to hit is Marcus Simeon. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, I know he got drilled last time up, but he's got a chance at some sweet revenge right here. Bases juiced. He is looking to do some serious damage.
Santander is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Rafael DeLeese is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping up as the shortstop, Freddy Galvez.
Freddy Galvez.
From the stretch.
Nope.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Hit out towards second. Simeon's there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next to dig in, Austin Haynes singled in his last at-bat. First delivery to him. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyholed in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. high pop-up. Simeon is under it. 2 down. So now here is Pedro Severino, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set and the pitch. Two out, nobody on.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still trail it here 2-1. Now in the box, Kevin Biggio, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0.
Ball inside.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
High in the air out to center field. Mullins is right there, 1 down. Next up is Bo Bichette. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter to Oscar Hernandez. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch on the way.
Nope, up there.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 1-0.
Hey.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 2-1. Ryan Barucki has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Ryan Barucki.
Digging in will be Cedric Mullins. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 0 for 4. Now here's the first offering. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A 1-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Swing hard liner to left center. And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
So now to the plate, Trey Mancini, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Hernandez is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Ready now for Baltimore. Anthony Santander singled last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Mullins, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
To the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. They're down 2-1. Sean Armstrong is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box, Lourdes Guriel, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Now the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Got him to swing under that one. It's 2-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Rowdy Tellez is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Mullins is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 44.
Now it'll be Rowdy Tellez. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's out.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling. No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Franco. Richard.
Into the box now, Rendell Grichuk, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's fouled away. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They still lead it 2-1. Jordan Romano comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 68. Jordan.
So stepping in is Rio Ruiz, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. In now for the O's, Maikel Franco. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He waits, now the pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
A 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
The 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. Simeon is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in next, Freddy Galvez, trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the stretch. Runner at second here with one man out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Ready with the 3-0 pitch.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Heading out towards shallow right.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in next, Austin Haynes. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Hey, which is normally the case in these close ones. You have a one-run game, a 2-1 decision. Really good pitching and defense in this one, and a lot of really good execution made this a fun game to watch.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Jays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Hyunjin Ryu pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Orioles, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.